So You Want to Be a Hero is made by and for ostensibly mature adults. As such, be advised that it may contain violence, sexual themes, and strong language such as raspberries or fook.
It's fuck. The word is fuck, Trevor.
Oh.
Full content warning can be found in the episode description.
Fuck.
Welcome to So You Want to Be a Hero, a real play Dungeons & Dragons podcast where 5 friends said fuck it and pressed record. I'm your host, Brad Silman, and with me always are my 4 best friends, Laus Weindel,
Yo!
Emily Robinson.
Oh, are we recording?
We are. Davis McQueen.
Hi.
And John Garza. Oh,
A holiday. Ba la la la.
Oh my god, I feel like I'm in a Hallmark.
I love it.
thank you. To me, this is very Great British Bake Off, like
What?
holiday special.
No.
You hear it. You hear it, Emily.
I do, but I went to Hallmark first.
I like it. All right. So welcome to a very special holiday edition of So You Want to Be a Hero.
Yay.
Yay. I hear the excitement. Yay. This is going to be releasing on
And
the
they all
holidays.
released with joy. Yay.
Yay. But that is not what we're here for.
No.
We're here for Dungeons and Dragons.
That's right, we are, Brad.
So this is a very special episode. We are going to be keeping it canon, but also doing something a little different. So, I am not going to be Dungeon Master for this session.
Yay!
Shut the fuck up.
Oh.
Instead, it will be Davis McQueen.
Oh, I'm running?
Davis, you're running.
Davis.
Oh.
Davis.
You got a whole.
Don't chant my name.
All right. So, but before we get into any details with that and who we're playing, it is time for.
Hold on.
Do you need to do this?
I have a gift for all of you.
Oh my god.
A gift?
A gift. Because I made this. Dice breakers. 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 Dice break. Dice break dice break dice break dice break breakers. Dice breakers, dice breakers, dice breakers, dice break, 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 dice breakers, dice break, dice breakers, dice.
You just kept going.
Does it end?
Yes.
Because goddamn, that little like aluminum tinfoil can they used, it's got to be given out by now.
How dare you? How dare you?
Did you give me a return receipt?
I made it myself. Wow. You try to do something nice.
Hey, welcome
You know what?
to my
It was
world.
a work
Okay.
of art, Loss.
Thank you.
That was wonderful.
I don't think it was.
The falsetto at the end. I
All
heard
right,
you. That was
so-
great.
Thank
And
you.
the
Dice
baritone?
breakers.
Thank you. All me.
Hey,
All me.
Loss. It was fantastic. Thank you. I lost my
I don't
mind.
believe you for 1 second.
I enjoyed it.
You and John looked miserable throughout the whole thing.
It's a podcast. You don't know.
I just told them. You hear it, everybody? They were miserable Ebenezer Scrooges.
So dice
Scrooges!
breakers.
I'm
Everyone,
literally called the Grinch in my family.
everyone basically rolls a d20, and then we have a prompt. Whoever rolls the highest gets to choose the prompt. But I've already chosen the prompt, and I will go first. So now we get to see.
Hey!
19.
19.
Natural 20.
Ooh.
2.
Fuck off.
2.
18.
18. So it's literally Emily, John, Davis, and Loss.
That's right.
But first, what's your favorite holiday dessert? My favorite is a white chocolate cranberry rosemary cake that I make. It's a 3-layer vanilla rosemary cake with buttercream and sugared cranberries on top. and it is fantastic. So that is mine. Emily, what's your favorite holiday dessert?
Well, I make a mint chocolate chip cake that's really good that I wish was perfect in my favorite dessert, but it still doesn't quite compare to the mint chocolate torte from fucking Swiss Colony or whatever.
Okay.
That my parents have been getting every year since I can remember.
Mint chocolate torte. Sounds great.
It's really good. It's offensively good.
Offensively good.
Yeah.
John, I think I know the answer, but go on.
Oh yeah, no, you've probably guessed it. I like the flourless, like dark chocolate cake. Like that is my go-to.
Oh yeah.
Would we call that a holiday dessert?
Anytime John can get the flourless chocolate cake, it's a holiday.
Indeed, I do get it about once a year.
Davis.
Well, I like to make an orange cranberry sweetbread.
Yeah. No, it's great.
Yeah, but my favorite is probably my aunt's buttermilk pie.
Buttermilk pie.
Oh, so good. It's actually so close to like Depression era pie, but it's got a little buttermilk in it. It's really good.
I like that.
Yeah.
Okay. And
It's just a butter pie is what it is. But
butter pie. I feel my
That
arteries
sounds
closing a little bit as we speak. Laus, round us out.
Easy. My Nana, rest in peace, used to make every Christmas banana pudding with Nilla wafers.
That's
Best holiday dessert ever.
it. I like it. I like it.
I can get behind that.
And that was our special holiday dice breakers.
Yay!
I realized I didn't say a damn thing my grandma cooked.
That's okay. She doesn't listen to this podcast.
I've already sent it to her.
I said the thing that my mom orders from a catalog every year.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, but that counts.
That counts. It's your favorite
That's a
holiday
holiday
dessert.
dessert.
All right. So
It doesn't have to be homemade.
it doesn't. Before we switch over to Davis to run, I'm going to give the listeners a little bit of our lore that you're going to get into the world of Aurora. So the special holiday that we are celebrating in this episode is called the Pantheon's Embrace. It is a joyous celebration held during the winter solstice, symbolizing the harmonious unity of the 6 gods in the celestial realm. It is believed that during this auspicious time, the gods extend their benevolent influence to the mortal world, fostering unity, prosperity, and goodwill. The holiday is marked by communal festivities, prayers, and ritual dedicated to honoring each deity.
Hey everyone, Brad from the future. Sorry to interrupt this episode because it is a really fun one, but while I was editing, I realized we forgot to say a few things. First of all, I was sick when we recorded this episode. I was wearing a mask just to keep safe from all of my friends so they didn't catch the sinus infection that I had. But you'll notice around halfway in the episode, my energy starts to dip and my voice starts to change a little bit. That's because the Advil cold and sinus I had taken earlier that day started to wear off. This is not a sponsored ad, I promise. Secondly, it does take place 40 years in the past from our main campaign, so it is canon, and it follows 4 students at the Institute of Inspiration. Cassandra Benedetti, played by myself, Eloise Benedetti, played by Emily Robinson, Primrose Murkwood, played by John Garza, and Sprockett, played by Laus Weindel. It's dungeon mastered by Davis McQueen, and it also introduces a very, very famous NPC that we've mentioned throughout this entire campaign, Thomas, the teacher and friend of Sparrow Softwind. So, without any more interruptions, which I promise there's not, happy holidays to you and your family and friends, and enjoy the rest of the episode. Thanks.
And that is the Pantheon's Embrace. And that's it. Anybody have any questions?
No.
So what's the lingo? Is it like Wishing you a warm embrace.
That's for Davis to answer. So, Davis, come sit in the hot seat.
Come on down. Davis McQueen here. He's a 30-something-year-old man from Austin, Texas. Some would say he's a teacher. Others would say he's not. That other would be Brad.
I've never seen him teach.
He doesn't believe it. If he doesn't see it, he doesn't believe it.
I have to use my eyes.
I think it's a Festivus embrace to you.
Let me write that down.
Festivus embrace.
Somebody
Rolls
watches
right
Seinfeld.
off the tongue.
Festivus isn't an adjective,
It's Seinfeld.
but it's not an adjective.
It's a
Doesn't matter.
bastardization
It
of an
does.
elven word. We can't really get into all the etymology today.
We don't have that much time, but we do have a big chunky boy episode. So, and that is going to be
Okay,
very.
don't be so judgmental.
Maybe he's just big boned.
Oh.
We open up in a large, icy cavern. Towering above a scattered array of tiny, battered gnomes stands a hulking figure in armor. The large man has left a trail of chaos in his wake. Gnomes sprawl about, their pointed hats askew and their faces etched with fear. On the outskirts of the chaos stands a wizard, his cloak swirling with ethereal energies, chanting incantations, weaving a spell. A glowing mystical aura in front of him surrounds a portly old man in a fur-trimmed coat. His long gray beard hangs down to his knees. The large bald man walks to the center of the cavern, punting gnomes out of his way, until he arrives at a large block of ice. Until he arrives at a large block of ice with a glowing shard protruding from the top. He removes the shard. "Wait!" shouts the wizard. "You fool! We haven't found the book yet!" The man in the trimmed coat begins to punch through the force field that surrounds him. As in a panic, the wizard teleports him and his bald friend away. Welcome to a red Pantheon's embrace.
Woo! Oh, started.
We're gonna go again one more time, just for effect.
Nestled among an ancient forest, a majestic castle emerges among the foothills, with towering mountain peaks backdropping it. Its massive spires and turrets silhouetted by the rising sun. We zoom in on massive oak doors adorned with intricate carvings of magical creatures, and above the door we read, Institute of Inspiration.
Hey!
We see 6 figures seated at a long candlelit table stretching down the hall, draped in a rich emerald green and midnight blue tablecloth. Glistening silverware and goblets sit before each of you. The walls are adorned with tapestries depicting historical magical feats and noble wizards. Candied hams, quiches lay out the wonderful breakfast spread. And let's describe what we each look like.
So, sitting at the table, drinking out of a goblet, is a blue-skinned tiefling with this cold look on her face, as well as this pulled-back white hair as these horns curl up behind her in the same style as her hair. She's wearing green and white plate mail, and she's got a shield with a weapon in the shield sitting next to her, and she's drinking her wine. And this is Cassandra Benedetti.
And next to her, about a foot down, is a tiny, scrawny goblin with black hair, deep green eyes, and he's wearing a hat. Imagine a green cap with like almost a bronze embroidering, and he's got this like a big pair of suspenders on as well with that same like bronze type embroidering around the brim of the hat. And he's just got his 2 tiny hands around a big old mug that's probably normal for like a Goliath, but he wants this one, and it's chock full of eggnog.
For breakfast.
Yeah,
Great.
eggnog for breakfast. Hey,
Eggs.
Fair enough. Come on, let's try that again. There we go.
Thank you.
Nailed that high five.
Nailed
now.
it.
Disgusting.
The high five or the eggnog?
The eggnog.
Oh,
The
eggnog's
high
great.
five was, subpar, but across from the goblin sits another tiefling. Blue-skinned, black ram horns, dark grayish lavender hair cascading down her back between her wings, which she has. And she's wearing a warm, sort of velvety, fluffy white sweater, and her gold eyes are sparkling as she's extending one wing out to sort of block Cassandra's view so that she can mess with Cassandra's shield. Hot chocolate sits in front of her, marshmallows almost entirely melted.
Nice.
Well, across from her, you see this, what appears to be an average height person until you see underneath the table where her long legs actually reach to the other side, even bent. She appears to be somewhere about 6'6", long auburn hair that sort of umbras into this light orange at the bottom. This autumn leaf is sort of haphazardly tucked in the folds of the hair as two giant floppy pink ears lay on each side of her head, that every once in a while when she gets a super well balanced bite of whatever she's eating, one perks up happily as she munches. Light pink fur everywhere, as she is a fur bulk, wearing what is not traditionally winter weather gear, but because of her fur she doesn't care, so she's wearing very sort of nomadic sort of layers of cloth across with a bare midriff, and these sort of thigh-high, what looks like wooden boots wrapped in sort of vine. And she's got this little black salamander with a mane of fire that sort of sits on her shoulder perpetually, sort of stealing bites of her food. And she has these sort of light ember-esque eyes, and just a little bit of red under her cheeks as she pours this pure, clear liquid from a wineskin into her cup that smells heavily of cinnamon with little flakes of gold.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Fantastic. Eloise, please stop messing with my shield.
Why do you bring it to breakfast?
Because you never know when you're going to need protection.
Oh, Cass, you're gonna be safe here. You don't have to worry about it.
Sprockett.
Look at these fur wolves. They're sturdy.
You know what? Sprockett could actually use it as a plate. It would go with his goblet.
Thank you, Ellie.
You're not taking my shield for a plate. Primrose, tell them.
I mean, it's about the right size.
Look at me, I'm tiny. I could use it.
Primrose, next to you sits a young human male in his early 20s with dark hair. It's very clean cut, and he's wearing a fresh pressed school outfit, school uniform, even though there's no dress code during the holiday break here. And at the head of the table sits a gruff, older halfling as he stands. Frankly Long River. That's my name for those of you who haven't had a chance to take my class.
Yeah.
I mean, I was in it last semester.
I don't know what he wants me to say to this.
I mean, I was definitely there.
I mean, he paused. He wanted us to say something.
Is this what you wanted?
Yes, very, very good. Very good. Now, children, well, young adults, students, listen.
My parents consider me a child still.
I
think the interactive portion might be over.
Oh, as do I. But listen, I tend to get the same question. Every Pantheon's embrace.
Why is you balding?
Why is your name Frankly?
Well, no, but those are quite rude questions.
Are you so short?
Well, he's a halfling.
A half of what?
Oh.
I'm kidding. I'm the same height as him. That's pretty cool.
So, no, the question that I get each season, which is frankly rather rude, is, Professor Longriver, why do you stay here at the school over the holidays? And I've got to tell your children, it's because the town, this is a beautiful magical time of year. parties are to be had. Snow flurries come in.
Yeah.
And Professor Longriver, frankly, well, he gets to dip his quill, if you catch my meaning. So...
Oh, the brothels are all open.
We have seasonal brothels?
It's fun. I actually do know the answer to this. Yes, we do. It's called Winter's Bone.
Eloise, earmuffs. Earmuffs, Eloise.
I didn't bring them to breakfast because I'm not a crazy person.
I don't want to go there, though. I just know about it.
This is actually wonderful.
I'm going to do insight real quick to see if you actually go to the Winter's Bone.
Oh, my God.
That's 10 plus.
I go there.
Oh,
but
I
I'm
got
not allowed
advantage
in.
on insight. Yoo!
I already told you.
Nope, 10.
I go there, but they're not let me in.
Too young. All right. I'm sorry, Davis.
No, you're fine.
But I ain't never seen you there, Professor.
This actually is this is a perfect example of why I'm going to be leaving. All right, you all will have run of the school.
You need to get to the bone?
Wait,
Run of the school.
I have I have certain errands to run before this evening.
Let's start a club here. A breakfast club.
that sounds stupid.
Okay, you know what?
You don't have to be so dark.
Primrose,
Yeah.
you're in charge.
Ooh, yay.
Listen, just make sure you don't burn the school to the ground and stay out of the staff dormitories and libraries.
You know we're going to go to the staff dormitory.
Right,
and
now
staff
that you told us
library.
not to go, we obviously have to go there.
Those are more like guidelines,
y'all
right?
need to work on your, stealth, okay?
Oh, sweet
I'm not
Pantheon.
good at that.
I can promise not to burn the school down.
I know.
That was number 1, right?
That's the main one.
All right, don't
Yes.
burn the
Don't
school
burn
down.
the school down.
Got it.
Listen, the unseen servants will see to any needs you have. There will be a feast for you this evening, should
Wonderful.
you find yourselves hungry. Other than that,
I believe we will.
please just be good. Yes?
Of course.
Good's my middle name.
course.
Sprockett Good, and whatever my last name is, my parents didn't give me one.
What's theirs?
I don't know.
For Pantheon's embrace, I'm going to give you a last name.
And what it gonna be?
You'll have to wait.
The young human actually speaks up. I'm actually glad you said something because I actually made presents for everyone.
Thomas, I've forgotten you were there. You're so quiet.
Well, I was enjoying my book.
Nerd.
She hits you.
Hey, be nice.
Yeah, just because he likes to read does not mean he is a nerd.
It does.
Play nice, children.
I'm also a nerd. It's fine.
Yes,
The door.
You're more like a dork.
Anybody else here? Or
No.
is it just us
It's just
and
y'all.
this professor who's telling us that he needs to go fuck people?
Oh, so he shouts, "Play nice, children!" as he slams the door and leaves the hall.
I can't believe he left me in charge.
I know, out of everyone,
I mean, I feel like that was the best idea. I'd be the worst.
I think Thomas would actually be the best. No offense, Primrose.
She thinks about it for a second. No, yeah, you're right. Thomas would have been a good choice. Ooh, presents?
I always get a little sad when I'm here over the holidays, so I thought the other students might enjoy them. So I worked with some of the professors, and I made something for all of you.
Ooh.
Wonderful.
We'd have to go to the battle arena because, magic items are locked inside the school, but we can use them out there.
Well, I'm in charge, so they're not locked in the school.
You got us.
You don't have the power to undo that incantation.
You made us magic items.
I did. And
So-
cookies. Look, here's some cookies. And he pulls out
Cookies.
5 wrap
I
bundles.
also got everybody great gifts. They just haven't arrived yet.
I also got everybody gifts. I made them myself. It's toys for the lot of yous.
Oh, thank you.
And I hand out a bunch of tiny daggers.
Oh, wow.
You can
Wonderful.
throw them, and you can stab your food with it and eat it off your food stick.
Sorry, one more time?
You can stab your food with it and eat it off your food stick. Are you familiar with the food stick with the prongy things?
Oh, that's what you
fork.
made us last year, right?
A fork.
Yeah.
No, that was definitely not a fork. Let's not.
It
go
was
there.
a tiny trident.
Yeah.
But it had a spring-loaded component.
Yeah. And this one does too.
It's a switchblade trident.
I failed a class because of that.
Check it out.
It's a comb.
Yeah, it actually shoots out now, and it's just like,
Well,
see, it works.
wonderful.
Perfectly.
Thank you, Sprockett.
You're welcome.
So Thomas begins pulling out from under the table 5 cloth wrap bundles, and you can smell the fresh baked cookie smell wafting off of them as he hands one to each of you.
Thomas, you didn't have to go to the trouble of this.
Absolutely
Yes, you
not.
did.
This
Happy
is
Festivus embrace to you,
nice,
Thomas.
and I'm
I just
taking
hugged
it.
Mm-hmm.
Tom.
You just give him a hug. He does not hug you back. He
I know.
keeps arms locked to his side.
You're supposed to wrap
They're
it.
delicious.
Do you eat all your cookies?
Yeah.
All right, make a con check for me.
Oh, no.
First roll. Well, second.
Constitution saving throw?
Yeah.
Hey, 21.
Okay. I mean, you're very full between the heavy eggnog and the 16 cookies you just ate, but you're doing okay.
That was delicious, Thomas. Thank you.
Sprockett, did you have a favorite?
The 16th cookie was the best cookie.
And what did it taste like?
Cookie.
I think you'll actually like this better. He reaches under the table and he pulls out a rug, a big, heavy, rolled up carpet that is about 6 foot long as he struggles to hold it up.
Oh,
I
God,
don't think I
please
can
don't
eat
eat that
that.
one.
I don't think it can. There's
Yeah.
no room inside me now.
Maybe save it for later.
Is it a
Yeah.
magic carpet?
Yeah, it flies.
Oh my god,
Wait, what?
it flies.
It flies. And you know, yeah, what do you call that that horse that you're always going around with?
My moose.
Yeah.
Cookie McJingles.
I don't want to say that.
Cookie McJingles.
Cuckoo McJingles.
No, Cookie McJingles.
Coconut McJingles.
C-U-C-U-A.
Cocoa.
McJingles. M-C-G-A-N-G-L-E-S. Cookie McJingles.
His
Okay,
name is
Cocoa
Jingles.
McJingles.
Yeah.
Well, okay. So he pulls out a red felt hat with a little puffball on the end. And he hands it to you. I made a hat for it. It'll make it bigger or smaller.
Ooh,
You could have a tiny moose.
it's tiny already. I can't wait to have a tinier moose. So you do know my steel
An
defender
emotional
is
support
the
moose.
size is just as tall as me. That's it.
It's fabulous.
And it's just a tiny metallic moose named Coco McJingles.
So he hands you a flying carpet and a hat of reduce and large. So
Thank you, Thomas. And I take the hat and I put it on my head and I hold the rug next to me. Large.
Prim, you grow to 6 foot tall.
Ooh, I've never felt like this before. So this is what it's like up here. It's hard to breathe. The oxygen's thinner.
Reduce.
Ooh,
Are you okay, Sprockett?
better.
Baker?
Yeah.
That one will work indoors, but the ones that are weapons won't. Primrose, I made one for your friend too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you want to call her?
Yeah, Emery. The little salamander lizard just pops up on my shoulder.
Oh, it's not an owl?
No,
You told me it was an owl.
it could change forms. I can make it an owl.
Oh, okay.
All right, so Emery becomes a little flame owl.
Oh.
You're good.
Made you an owl-based item.
My
I
bad.
did. He hands you a little red sack about the size of a coin purse. I tapped into a realm of rodents, and I call it a bag of infinite mice. But you can pull any small rodent out of there
Aw,
forever.
that's so sweet.
Yeah.
And she looks absolutely terrified.
But for you, he unfurls this black cloak, and the texture of it almost makes it look like billowing smoke as it kind of wafts.
Ooh.
I made this one special for you. I call it Nature's Toque.
I like it. What does it do?
Okay, so if you're in an obscured area, it'll help you hide. And it's also got 3 charges of Misty Step, but I made it so you disappear like smoke.
Ooh.
Also, gaseous form once.
Wow.
That's pretty cool. I like that. Thank you, Thomas.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
She immediately puts it on.
Nice.
Do I get a little bit high sitting next to her?
You smell it. It's not gonna get you high, but it smells
It
like
just
marijuana.
smells skunky in here
Yeah.
all of a sudden.
Eloise,
It already smelled skunky.
not that close.
Yeah. No, you're right. Oof. And she just sort of stretches and her wings stretch out in front of Cassandra, and then she picks up the Goldschlager and pours some in her cocoa and puts that back.
I got a nat 1, so I did not see it.
Ellie, I know that you like music.
Uh-huh.
So I made you a drum.
Cool.
That's perfect for our drum circles.
He pulls out a tiny hand drum, carved out of, it's carved out of what is known as sapient wood.
Sapient pearwood, perhaps?
Yeah.
Does it follow me around on tiny, creepy feet?
Absolutely. You know what? It follows you around on tiny, creepy feet. He sets it down on the table. It pops up and crawls your way.
If you know, you know.
You notice inlaid around it are 5 brilliantly sparkling gems. And so you can use the shatter spell with this, or you can cast blindness in a 30-foot radius. But be careful, because both of those are very dangerous around your friends.
And this isn't technically classified as a weapon?
Oh, no, it won't work in here.
Oh, damn it.
But it can walk anywhere. That's just the wood.
Okay.
It's hard to find, honestly.
Thomas, you're so
I'm going
sweet.
to call you Heartbeat.
I love that. Who did I forget?
Cassie.
It's Cassandra.
You're so silly, Cassie.
Sandy?
Wilbur! A unicorn appears out of nowhere. Remember me!
Okay, you were the hardest because I'm not really good in the forge, but I made you a dagger because I know you like to swing your swords.
Mm-hmm.
So he hands you a dagger, and inlaid on its golden pommel is a bright blue gem that is already shedding this brilliant light. It's called a dagger of direction. If you put it on your palm, it'll always point north. It does some other things.
I do that.
It points north.
Wow. Hey, Thomas.
Uh-huh.
Don't you think that blue light just really brings out Cassie's eyes?
Cassandra.
It really does.
Thomas blushes.
I don't see it. Your eyes are a different color blue than that.
Okay. And you both know I do not like nicknames. There's
know.
power in your name.
That's right. Cass over here doesn't like nicknames.
Sprockett.
Yeah, it's my name.
So if we want to go to the arena after we finish eating, I can teach you all the command words to use them and such.
Well,
Sure.
I'm done eating.
One last sip.
Yeah, 1 minute. Let's sip. As eggnog's just going down the side of my mouth, all over my outfit.
I'm just going to bring my cocoa with me.
I've got it in my eyes, it burns.
And I start punching him, but kind of.
Okay. After you all finish eating, you get up and you head out to the battlefield. You know the battlefield, it basically has ruins that will unlock your ability to use these items while on school grounds. And you head outside. There's a fine layer of dust that seems to be dancing across the top of the arena as the sunlight streams down between the trees. There's a warm glow all around you. And as you enter, there's a circle inscribed in the center, in the heart of the arena, that begins to glow. And you feel your magical items come alive. And Thomas teaches you how to use them. He teaches you the command words. You get a chance to play with them a little bit. I'm not going to take anybody's charges, except you used one charge of reduce enlarge.
No regrets.
What?
I believe he said no regrets.
Thank you.
I feel like that is what I'm going to be doing a lot of today, translating for Sprockett.
Yeah,
Oh, I thought you meant regretting.
Regretting what? Eloise?
Probably nothing. Hey, so maybe you and Thomas can stand over there,
Okay.
and I'll practice some drumming.
She stands next to Thomas.
Okay, what? You start drumming? Are you literally just drumming, or are you casting shatter everywhere?
No, I'm just drumming.
Okay.
A very romantic drum.
Okay.
A heartbeat, if you will.
Oh.
So as you begin moving through the late morning, playing around outside, this beautiful day starts to grow a little darker. Cloud comes over as you hear a commotion coming from the wood line towards the edge of the arena. And suddenly, emerging from the woods, you see sprinting towards you an exhausted-looking little gnome in a green hat as he runs in. My God, help! Help!
I can understand him. He's calling for help.
The snow's coming for me! And he jumps over the fence into the arena. As emerging from the wood, you see a piercing blue light. A figure made entirely of snow, a sentient snowman, emerges. Instead of a button nose and a corncob pipe, his face has a skull embedded in it. And through the orifices of his eyes and mouth and nose, a piercing blue light comes pouring out. And let's roll initiative.
Oh, wow.
Interesting.
I would like to point out
16.
that at some point I would have gotten Coco McJingles
Oh, okay.
because I would like to have Coco McJingles with me on this journey.
Okay. All right, let's get initiative rolls. What do we got?
16 for Cassandra.
Natural 20 for Sprockett.
Fuck yeah. That's your second one of the day.
I know.
What
These
happened to
dice
you?
are broken.
4.
Great.
22.
Hell yeah. Side Primrose.
I have a -1.
All right, Ellie, you're the first to react as you see this tiny gnome come hopping over the fence into the arena, and this snow form walks forward, his body passing through the two slots of the wooden fence and reforming on the other side, like he's almost phased through it, his snow form. And what would you like to do?
Maybe you should have left some of that snow over there. You're a little, I'm sorry to say this, chunky. And I cast Vicious Mockery
On.
on the snowman.
Okay. That's a wisdom save.
Yeah.
All right, he got an 8.
All right. He takes 3 psychic damage, and he has disadvantage on his next attack roll before the end of his turn.
Sprockett, you see Ellie mock this snowman.
That's so mean. He might be big boned.
I don't think he has, well, he does have a skull.
Still, be nice.
He's scaring the gnome.
Little gnome, get over here. I go, oh, I have something for this.
And I reach into my bag of toys as I pull out a little wooden soldier with a cannon next to him. And I go,
Fire!
as it shoots, and this is my crossbow.
Okay, fantastic.
So he shoots a crossbow at it. It misses completely. I rolled it.
Great. Okay, Cassandra.
Cassandra
Yep.
pulls out her rapier from her shield and just charges straight at this snow person that Ellie attacked. I'm going to use my Hexblade Curse on them,
Oh, okay.
and then I'm going to come in. That's my bonus action, and I'm going to attack.
Okay, so you go running forward.
Yes.
As you get within 10 feet, make a con save for me.
13? Wait, no, con save. Yeah, 13.
All right, so you notice as you get closer, the ground around this thing's feet is icing over, and you can actually see the water in the air stagnating and crystallizing and falling. And this blistering cold hits your form,
Okay.
and you take 6 cold damage, max damage.
Okay, cool. 6? Cool. And I'm going to attack.
Send it. Let's go.
It's a soft 20.
Oh, well, that's going to hit.
Okay.
Are you doing magic damage right now?
Do have a magic weapon.
Okay, cool.
Ooh. 9 points
All right.
of piercing.
Magical piercing. That's
Magical
important.
piercing. Or slashing. It's a... Oh, no, I'm using a longsword, not a rapier. I'm so sorry. It's slashing.
No, you're good. The snowman is going to turn his skull face towards you. And as this white light, or this blue light cascades over you, again, you feel cold. And this is actually going to be an attack roll.
Okay.
Oh, shit, motherfucker. 7. So you managed to... You shield it?
I shield it.
All
Well,
right.
not shield, but with my physical shield.
You manage to reflect his cold ray off with your shield as he then pulls a fist around and slams it towards you.
Okay.
Hell yeah, Cass.
God dang it, 9.
Yeah.
You block it again?
I dodge this one.
All right.
It comes and I just like...
So you guys see this lumbering, slow snowman just like completely whiff on Cassandra, Primrose.
I'm starting to think we're the bullies.
We're not the bullies.
Emery. And I pat Emery, and Emery sort of puts his wings out. And you see a little fire appearing in his mouth.
Fuck yeah.
All right, buddy. And I give him guidance, and I use my bonus action, and Emery fires.
Okay, what is this? Is it
It's a flame bolt. It does
Okay.
2d6 fire.
Cool.
So he little bolt of flame with his aid. Let's see. Will a 16 hit?
It will.
All right. That will do 11 fire damage.
All right. So, as fire cascades over it from your owl, it actually begins to melt, and it's going to do 22.
Oh no!
Wow.
Yeah, get him! Get him! You hear the little gnome shouting. All right, cool. Thomas is going to panic and do nothing. Ellie. Back to the
Behind me, buddy.
He crouches behind
Yeah.
you.
Primrose, you watch Thomas with your life.
Sure?
Thomas, this is a weird training exercise, can I just say? But, cool opportunity. So I'm gonna, speed up my drumming on Heartbeat, and then I'm gonna cast a Shatter on the snowman.
Okay, great.
Just a straight Shatter.
All right. So
Which
con save?
is a con save.
What's the
And
AoE
is
on
he
that
a
thing?
construct?
I am.
Yeah,
5
he's
feet.
a construct. So he's disadvantage.
Each creature in a 10-foot radius sphere centered on the point that I choose.
All right, Cassandra, you're going to need to make this con save as well.
I mean, I could I could place the sphere.
Yeah, you said on him, so...
Nat 20 on the con save, so 23.
Okay, and he got a he got a 21. I rolled an 18 and a 19, so
So I rolled 19 points of damage.
okay.
So half.
So half.
Yeah.
Do I take 8 too?
But this is a funky beat you're hitting, though.
Fuck.
Yeah, Ellie.
You're like drumming, getting the claps in at the same time.
Matter of fact, Primrose is clapping a little.
All right, Sprockett, your turn.
Prim, I have an idea for us together to get this.
Okay.
Do what you did last time,
Uh-huh.
but aim at his feet. As
Okay.
I pull out a different wooden soldier with a tiny cannon. And I go, all right, Captain, fire! As it shoots a tiny little ball that explodes at the creature's feet. And what I did was I just cast grease. You see a pool of grease go out in a 10-foot radius around.
Can I, since I didn't use my movement, can I open up my wings and just hover a little bit and get ready to create a draft?
Yeah, you're gonna stoke the flames.
Yeah.
I love it.
We're literally a combat team. That's what we are.
This is an
Okay,
adventuring
so,
academy, right?
Cassandra,
This is way more coordinated we've ever been.
you feel yourself covered in grease on your bottom half.
Shit.
Oh, sorry, Cassandra!
This wouldn't be the first time I'm covered in grease.
It's your turn.
Okay.
You've
I'm
been to
going
Winter's
Yes.
I'm going to disengage
What will
as my
father
action
say?
and run.
So it is difficult terrain, just so you know.
I know. So
Cassandra,
half, right?
Don't worry. I've got you. You can stay where you're at. You can swing. I got you.
Okay, cool. Then I'm going to swing. Then I'm not going to do that.
Bird can teleport people.
Oh, sick.
Damn. Okay. So
It's kind of broken.
I am going to attack again. but I'm also going to Booming Blade.
Okay.
Cast Booming Blade as I attack. That's probably not going to hit. It's a 10.
No.
You
You try to slice through it, but this time he actually separates around your blade and then reforms.
Okay. On a 10. Okay. Never mind. Okay. And then I'm like, it's this fucking grease. Sprockett!
What?
I'm covered in grease. I can't hit anything.
Oops. So the undead White Walker turns his skull, his head, his body not moving, but his head rotating on his snowman form to turn towards Sprockett as a blue blast comes pouring from his mouth. Okay, so 15? That hits you? Okay, so this ray of cold pours over you, and you get hit for, max damage.
And go ahead.
23 cold damage?
I got you. Hold on.
What?
And
I rolled a 100 on my 2d10s.
Why would you? We are level 3.
David, no, I got it. As my fighting style from a fighter, I chose interception, and as my reaction, I can take 1d10 plus 2 damage away.
Oh, okay, so you go diving in front of the beam.
6.
Okay.
Well, I just kind of like shield 6 damage away.
I fucking love it. You guys are a team. This is great.
Oh, I've got something epic.
Okay.
Okay, so I take.
23 minus 6. 17. Is that 17?
I'm just like covered in frost, and I'm just like.
Yeah, your feet are actually frozen to the ground,
Yeah, that makes sense.
and you'll have to make a strength check to be able to move.
I'm not gonna move. Oh no!
Okay, he's then going to pull a chunk of his body off and throw a snowball at you, Cassandra.
Okay.
He's still within melee range of
7.
Cassandra.
Well,
Yeah.
Oh, okay, then he's gonna throw a snowball at, let's roll a d4.
They're all disadvantaged, so the 7 will be the first roll no matter what.
He's gonna miss on Primrose. He throws a snowball at your feet. It's pathetic.
I'm gonna tell you right now, 7 almost hit me. I want to be very clear here. I'm a druid not wearing any armor. I'm chilling because I'm at school.
Things will need to change.
I always wear armor. Prim, you got to wear your armor.
Especially
But it's
in the
so-
arena.
It's like chafes and it's uncomfortable.
You need better armor.
So it's your turn, Primrose. What are you gonna do?
Okay, so Imri flies. All right, so I have to use my bonus action to give Imri an order. I look at Imri. Cassandra, remember when we practiced that move, the guillotine?
The fuck?
Well, I hope you remember. And Imri flies over, lands on the shoulder,
Did I hear guillotine?
and then teleports her 15 feet in the air so she could spin down with the blade, and he touches the grease on her blade to make it fire.
Fuck yeah.
Okay, cool.
Okay, make an attack roll.
Epic!
I'm gonna give you advantage.
Shit, fuck yeah.
We're gonna say you did this before.
23.
You awake?
All right, how do you do it? What does it look like?
You see, as you guillotine fly in the air, and the grease on the moon-touched longsword that I have just engulfs in flame, and you see her do like the most badass, like fucking like two-handed with the shield in hand, and just goes, yeah! I sliced down. 4. It's a D8.
You know, don't even roll for it,
Oh,
man.
okay.
You bisect this snowman, splitting its skull through its icy form as it falls, and the flames from your blade ignite the grease on the ground as it dissolves into a puddle and evaporates.
And you see Cassandra like put her sword in her shield as the walks through the flame. Very badass, like you know what I mean.
That was so cool.
That was terrifying.
Also, are you okay?
That was hot. Sprockett.
I think
Damn,
Emery should.
I knew coming to the school was a good idea.
Can somebody help Sprockett real quick?
Yeah, I'm running over and like
Thomas, it's okay. You can come out now.
Oh, thanks.
I sort of like pat him on the
guidancing
head.
on the
That was
strength
terrifying.
check and helping you.
It was pretty crazy.
I was a cold light walker. I hear if those kill you, you turn into like a snow zombie forever.
Well,
Well, good thing Cassandra killed it.
We killed it as a team. We all did very good.
Hold on. Thomas walks over to like the viewing booth around the arena, and he pushes a button at the bottom. And as he does, a wave of healing energy washes across it.
Hell yeah.
And you're all healed to max health.
Yay!
That would have been cool to know about.
Hey, man.
You said someone sitting there punching it all the time.
There's a reason I didn't tell you ahead of time.
Everyone did a very good job. I just want to say, watch out for the grease.
It's so cold.
Emery, go cuddle with Sprockett for a little bit.
Can we please go inside?
Gnome man, would you like to come inside for some...
My name's Jethro.
Well, you did a great acting job, Jethro. And Thomas, this was a really cool idea.
Yeah, Thomas, this was a very good idea. I'm sorry I didn't use my dagger. I'll get it next time. Can we do this again?
Could you take me inside?
I just told you that thing would turn you into an ice zombie, and you think I did that?
This was a test, right?
Oh,
As I pick up...
It was glowing the same blue as her dagger.
Thank you.
Well, you're
that was
warming
a
up
you
from my
thing.
tiefling
no. Jethro interrupts. Well, now, hold on. No. Are you all students here? Is that...
Yes?
Mm-hmm.
Listen, I need to get one of your professors, old Graybeard up on the mountain. He's off his rocker. He's gone nuts. He's gone nuts.
He's done nuts. From Three's Company. Ladies and gentlemen, Don Knotts.
No, listen.
He's dead.
He rounded up all of the gnomes and he started putting them to work in this makeshift factory, and part of his soul escaped. I gotta hold on. Let me collect my thoughts.
Can we go inside and talk about this?
Yes, actually.
I'm carrying Sprocket inside.
Put me in cuckoo.
All right. So
Put you
I
in
very
cocoa?
pointedly do not share my cocoa.
and a little hatch opens up in the back of my moose.
Which
I
have
put
been
you
holding
in
the
your
full
moose.
time.
You all head inside. You sit back down at the table.
Would any of us know anything about Graybeard?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
So as Jethro comes back inside with you and you all take seats and he prepares to kind of tell you what's going on, you're all familiar with Graybeard. Graybeard is a local wishmaster. He's an incredibly powerful wizard who spends his year in seclusion at the top of the mountain that backdrops your school. He comes down during the Pantheon's embrace and he grants wishes to anyone that has them for any non-magical item under 100 gold pieces in value. He can spontaneously create it. But he only comes down once a year because he spends the rest of the year storing his magic up. He's one of the most friendly, kind people you've ever met, and you've all probably met him at some point. So Jethro sits you down. Well, now listen. Here's the thing. I think I know what happened. Okay. Well, first off, we got attacked. All right. There was this big bald man, and he had this wizard friend, and well, to put it frankly, they released.
Oh my God, was it Frankly?
No, he went to dip his quill.
That's what he told us.
That's what he told us. It could have been Frankly.
Could have been frankly Lungru.
I don't want to use this word, but are any adults here?
I mean,
No.
I mean, it
Primrose
depends
is in charge.
am.
which country's laws you're going by, but I could be considered an adult.
You're not an adult.
I could be.
You're not.
All
My
right.
parents called me a child.
Well, where is your chaperone, your supervisor?
He's at the
Dipping his quill at Winter's Boon.
At Winter's
It's a
Boon.
brothel.
Oh, I'm familiar.
so there.
Gross.
You should go there, Jethro.
Well, that's the problem. Listen, Graybeard, long ago, he locked up part of his soul. All right? That's why he's so friendly. He actually became so powerful, he was able to remove every ounce of evil from his being, and he locked it in a magic sack encased in ice. And when these people attacked, well, they released it, and, well, frankly, I need some help excising his evilness. All right? But he headed off to town. We can't go to town.
Wait, you saying he's headed to town?
Yeah, he went that way.
Guys, we get to go to town.
No. Listen, while he's not at the castle, I need someone to come back. I know the directions for excising his evil. Well, they're on the wall in the cavern where he keeps his magic sack, but I don't know how to read it. None of the gnomes know how to read it.
Magic sick.
And Lady Greybeard, she's not helping either. She's gone mad too.
What's she doing?
Well, I don't know. The last time I saw her, she was making a bunch of taffy or candy or something.
Ooh.
Yeah, but she started force feeding it to some people, and I didn't want none of that.
Taffy's really hard to chew. That sounds dangerous.
Sounds like a choking hazard.
Yeah.
I love Toofy.
Greybeard, he's gone mad, and he's incredibly powerful, and I wouldn't be surprised if the entire town is razed to the ground by now. And then he's going to come this way.
Well, I mean, Professor Longriver is at the town, so, maybe they'll just handle it.
We are assuming he's there.
So, we're gonna go read a wall and figure out how to excise the evil? Sure, why not?
I mean, we're not doing
Hey,
anything
you're
better
the
with
best.
us.
Yeah,
Prim.
we're kind of bored.
How come nobody can read the writing on the wall?
I don't know. It's in like a different language.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Sure, but what language? Do we speak that language?
Well, there's only one way to find out.
Great.
Well, what languages do you guys
I mean,
speak?
there's two ways we could ask.
I speak. And then Sylvan.
And
That was primordial.
that's a good one. The language of my people you wouldn't understand if I had said it to you. I'm kidding, I made that up. I was becoming.
I don't want to be disrespectful here because I'm looking for your help, but my entire family is currently being force-fed taffy, and I don't know why. I would really appreciate just a tiny bit of focus.
All right, yes, Les.
Okay, valid points.
Everyone, focus up.
Wait, shh.
Sorry.
You guys hear that?
It's like wind.
Music.
Wait. Oh, shit. And the light cascading through the windows suddenly darkens as you hear howling wind outside. It's almost like a blurring blizzard. Blurring blizzard.
Whirring blizzard?
Thank you so much.
I got you, boo.
Phalanges.
As you hear
Phalanges.
hail and snow begin to pelt. The pelt.
You're
God,
fine,
dude.
buddy.
It's
Just carry on, boss.
Pelt the
Power through.
windows. And you hear deep from the darkness.
The lights dim.
The lights have dimmed
Did he get lost on the way to the village?
as even the torches inside the hall begin to grow dimmer. And you see in your vision blinding orbs of green and red begin to flash. And I need a con save from each of you.
Oh, no.
19.
8.
Also a 19.
14.
You two, along with Jethro and Thomas, immediately black out. And you two, your vision begins to grow blurry as you see the front door to the Great Hall kicked open, wind blowing in, you hear it howling, you see a portly figure with a long beard billowing to his side. And as he walks forward, make another con save for me.
Is that
Oh, naughty children!
12?
Naughty.
9.
All right, you two black out as well.
Greybeard, I want to work.
Time passes. You're not sure how long, but you wake up all simultaneously as the blizzard outside has calmed, and again, sunlight gently flows into the hall through the windows.
Do we feel as though we've had a long rest?
We can call it a short rest.
Damn.
If you want to roll your hit die.
No, I don't.
But looking around, one of you is missing. Where's Thomas?
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 Where's Thomas? Where is Jeffro
Somebody's taking
Jethro's
Thomas.
on the table.
here? I grabbed
Tom
Jeffro and where is Thomas?
Cassandra, calm
hey.
down. He didn't steal him.
Sweet Lord, what do you... Listen, I'm sorry.
I'm like holding on to Cassandra's arm, trying to tug it off of him. Like,
I don't know where your friend is.
You saw what I did to that fucking snowman.
Hey, Cassandra, why are you threatening the injured gnome who's lying on the table?
I let go.
Oh my gods, thank you. Listen, I know that I have brought trouble to your door, but this is going to be trouble for everyone. Before Greybeard excised himself, they say that he had such a dark side that the whole continent was at risk.
Sorry, this may be off topic, but if he had such a big dark side, why did he fix himself?
That's a really good question. From what I understand from the gnome histories, Greybeard was once just a wizard. But he wanted to live forever and bring joy to the world, and the way he kind of did that was consuming, souls from other realms, and I think he may have infected himself with some sort of evil, so he kind of had a little bit of a two-faced personality, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, bring joy to this world at the expense of, all the others, basically.
World's never been a worse place with one less devil in it, huh?
I think we're missing the important part here. Thomas is missing. We need to go to Greybeard's castle and get Thomas.
Hang on, you guys passed out too?
Yeah, no, you saw Greybeard, right?
Yeah.
Or what I assume is Greybeard.
We definitely saw Greybeard.
He kicked in the door.
Kicked it down.
Did Thomas pass out?
I think I saw.
Did you guys see? What did you guys see?
You all pissed out before us, and then we pissed out.
I saw Thomas. I saw Jeffro. I saw the two of you pass out.
Okay.
And then we were standing there, and Greybeard came out of nowhere, kicked down the door, called us naughty children, I think. That one I did not get, but...
Said I get called that a lot.
And then we passed out.
Is this too difficult for you to understand in my mouth?
What was that last word?
Mouth.
Why did it start with an F?
Goblin.
All right, well,
Okay,
you know the way
So,
to this.
why would he kidnap Thomas?
I don't know. To stuff him with taffy.
I don't understand what's going on, but we need to go help him.
We need Thomas. We need to get Thomas because here's the thing. If he is part of our group. We need to get our group back together.
Yes, and
I
we
know,
are
Cass, I
wasting
know.
time.
Two?
We're all in agreement. Let's go.
Okay, no, there is
What
no
do we
two.
need? What do we need to know before we get
Jeffro,
there?
tell us what we got to do.
It's a little hard to say.
Oh, so you want to go on a carpet ride with us? I sort of pick him up.
You just slipped. Hey, wait, hold on. Actually, this is kind of nice.
I unravel my flying carpet and I get on it and I go,
Flew!
It doesn't activate.
Flew new? Flew, please.
I don't think this counts as a weapon. Right?
It won't work inside. You know.
God, this
Carry the gnome with us to outside, okay?
Sure, little buddy.
Wait, listen. There's not a lot of defenses at the castle. I mean, normally we're just living up there peacefully. All we really need to do is get onto the workshop floor, and then there will be a panel that will take us down to the secret ice cavern. Well, it's not really secret, but
I was about to say.
Well, we know, but not everyone knows it's there. And we just got to figure out what the wall says to excise Greybeard, because he put the directions there.
We'll do that.
Okay.
Take us to the secret tunnel.
Sure, yeah.
Secret tunnel.
Thank you.
Let's go outside and get on the flying carpet.
Yeah, hold on, let me roll it, pick up. Roll it, pick up. Roll it, pick up. All right, let's go.
So you guys head out. You start walking towards the edge of campus, towards the mountain where Jethro leads you that will take you up to the castle. Once you get to the edge of school grounds, you can activate the flying carpet, and
Flew.
it starts to hover.
Coo.
I set the little gnome.
All right, you put Jethro on it.
Alrighty. And then I hop on and sit crisscross applesauce.
Great.
I'm gonna be on Cuckoo McJingles.
All right, you get on your metal moose.
I'm going to sit on it with
Clank.
you since you can fly.
Come in, buddy. Let's go.
I mean, the moose is on the carpet, right? Can the moose fly?
The moose can just...
It doesn't have a red nose? Okay, just
Not
checking.
yet.
All right, you get on the carpet too?
I'm going to get on the carpet.
All right. What collectively do you think you two weigh?
Oh, I'm 6'6". Like,
Right.
I'm probably 200.
And you're in plate mail with a big shield and big sword, huh?
I don't... Hold on.
I guess I am not wearing
Big
any
shield,
armor.
yes. You
You guys just sink
Scale
through
mail.
the
Scale
carpet.
mail. It's,
You're in scale mail?
yeah, with a shield and a sword.
All
How
right.
much does the carpet hold?
500 pounds.
They'll be fine.
Okay. So it doesn't seem like it can gain much altitude because you're probably kind of pretty close to the max weight of this thing. But you begin to hover along the snow.
I get off the carpet.
You have wings. You can fly.
Yeah, but the carpet can probably go, like, faster.
I'm on a moose.
You're on a moose on a carpet.
No, I'm just on the moose on the ground.
That's gonna go really poorly. You need to get on the fucking carpet, dude.
No.
Hey,
Coco McJingle stays with me.
really quick.
Yeah,
What
put
are your names? I heard some of them.
Cassandra Benedetti.
Sprockett.
Oh, you can call me Ellie.
It's my sister.
Ellie?
You can call me Prim.
Prim. Prim, can I drive?
Sure. And I put him like in my crisscross applesauce through the front of the
So he grabs the front of the carpet and he kind of like whips it like reins and it starts to move up the mountain. The carpet cannot get enough altitude to just fly to the top. So you're basically hovering above the ground, conserving your energy as you are all climbing together. You're falling behind on foot, Sprockett. Well, on Moose.
Coco.
Cuckoo McJingles.
I refuse to say it.
He's pretty fast.
Cuckoo McJingles is
No, his name's Coco McJingles. Not
Coco.
Cuckoo McJingles.
Coco.
Coco McJingles.
so
Coco McJingle.
So the sky is cleared drastically, and a serene and enchanting landscape unfolds before you as you begin ascending the mountain. The air is crisp. There's a hush that blankets the forest, broken only occasionally by the creaking of snow-laden branches and the soft crunch of Coco McJingle's hooves, iron hooves crunching in the pristine snow.
It's beginning to look a lot like Pantheon's embrace. Everywhere you go.
You begin singing carols as the path between the trees meanders. This thick grove of evergreens, boughs heavy with snow, towering above you like sentinels. Their branches are forming intricate patterns where light shines through from the pale blue sky. And as you ascend, the trail, after about 45 minutes an hour, suddenly becomes much steeper. And the trees become more sparse as you're getting closer to the timberline. When suddenly there's a crunch to your left. And roll perception for me.
Okay. Nope. 3.
Natural 1.
16.
21.
The rest of you hear something, but it doesn't really draw your attention. Primrose, your ears perk up and you turn to your left and you see right on the tree line close to the path this massive caribou just walking through the snow. Much like Coco McJingles, the snow coming up to its belly, its legs hidden as it's pushing through the snowpack, and it seems to be curiously eyeing the metal moose that Sprockett is on.
Is it mating season in nature?
Yeah.
It's winter, so no?
They're very territorial though, right, caribou?
Well,
You're just trying to find a way to attack my moose, aren't you?
I'm just trying to figure out if that's
Prim, how about you get back in the game? Get back in the game, Prim!
Prim's trying to decide.
Prim, just stay back in the game!
Prim's trying to decide the moose. So the moose is eyeing us.
yeah,
Can I-
make a nature check for me, Nate.
It's a caribou. I have a moose.
They're not similar.
I mean, they're similar. They're not
Oh,
the
okay.
same.
I was just making sure I was picturing a moose.
They're the same species, different subspecies.
Different species. Okay. 12.
Okay. So you realize while a creature this large is definitely a potential threat, especially if it feels cornered, most of the time it's going to flee. But as you're looking it up and down, and it seems to be walking towards the trail, there's something slightly off about its anatomy. And as it emerges from the woodline, you actually see it suddenly stand up on its hind legs and begin walking as its muscly form, you realize, is incredibly anthropomorphic. As this caribou walks forward and you see it crack its humanoid hand knuckles.
Oh, God.
Oh, you two-leggers done fucked up. What are you doing on our mountain?
We're working.
Oh, no. This here's the Slayer's Mountain. If you want to pass, you're going to have to pay the toll.
What's the toll?
How much do we have to pay?
So you hear crunching in the snow behind you, and you turn around and you see 3 more of these caribou standing about 9 feet tall on their hind legs. And you hear from the one that's out in front, well, first, what are your names? My name's Basher. That there's Lancer, and that's Cancer, and there's Dixon.
Cancer's the most dangerous one of all.
No, he looks really sickly.
I'm Primrose.
All right.
I'm Sprockett, and this is Cuckoo McJingles.
What is that thing?
Cuckoo McJingles?
What's wrong with it?
Nothing.
It's made of metal.
It's
I'm
made of
Ellie,
moose.
by the way.
Cassandra.
All right. Well, if you want to get through our side of the mountain, this here is Slayer's territory. If you want to get through, you're going to have to play some of our reindeer games.
Game. Let's do it.
Is that the toll?
That's the toll.
Like, no amount of money.
No, you got to prove you're worthy.
Are these
Have
games
I-
dangerous?
Oh, very much so. That's why they're fun.
Yeah,
Have
let's
I
do it.
heard? I mean, this mountain is right next to the school. Have we heard anything about the Slayer?
Yeah, go ahead and roll me knowledge.
I'll assist.
We'll call it either history or, yeah, I think history's probably the best one.
13.
All right.
With advantage? I helped you.
Oh, advantage.
Yes.
Sweet.
Oh, that's very good.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. So you both remember from orientation that the Slayers were in like a pamphlet as just a group to kind of avoid. You know it's spelled Sleighger. Mm-hmm. And it's a gang of anthropomorphic caribou that includes Basher, Lancer, Cancer, and Dixon, Summit, Rabid, Boner, and Glitzen.
I was taking a sip of my tea, Davis. You can't say boner out of anywhere. God. Oh.
So you want to play some of our games?
Not with boner.
Yeah, we do.
Well, Boner's not here. You know about Boner?
Boner's at Winter's Bone. He's one of the top draws.
Your coat came in very nice this winter.
I like you.
What about me? I want to play your games.
Let's play some games.
I might like you. I want to see what that thing can do. Can it talk?
Yes, it can. Cuckoo McJingle, say something. He just said hello.
You know, believe it or not, I understood it. That's very good caribou you taught it.
Thank you.
Listen, our friend has been captured. Can we get on
Kidnapped.
with these games?
Not captured. Captured implies like we were in some sort of like war or something, but he was just like randomly kidnapped from the school.
I mean, he is a child, too.
Hey, Cancer, they say their friend's kidnapped. Do you care? No. Me neither. You gotta play some of our games to get through.
I've been ready. I'm like vibrating with anticipation.
Let us play.
Okay, I'll give you 3 choices. I'll let you pick. We can do some reindeer boxing. We can do a sleigh race. Or we can do a boarding competition.
Ooh.
Which one's the fastest game?
Probably the reindeer boxing. It's also my favorite.
I don't know about
What's the third one?
Boarding game?
Boarding game?
A board game?
No, it's a boarding competition.
Could you explain the games a little bit?
Sure.
Thank you.
See over there? And he points out, you see a giant like a slalom. Mm-hmm. Is that how you say that word?
Gollum?
No, slalom.
Like a slalom.
Yeah. And he's like, what you're gonna do is you're gonna pull off some bark, you're gonna ride it down like a board, and then you're gonna fly off that and you're gonna do a better trick than one of us.
Oh,
My boy Dixon's real good at it though.
boarding.
Does Dixon have red hair?
Yeah, it's like an
Sean Dixon. I'm with you.
That I would. I don't know about you, but I'd love to do the reindeer race then.
Which one
I
was
don't mind
that?
doing the board.
I mean, I feel like I'd be pretty good at the board, but what are the other ones?
You
Well,
said there's
reindeer boxing's real fun.
Is it just fighting?
We're gonna charge each other and try to get in hits with boxing gloves.
Oh,
I'm not.
I thought it was going to be like a cool pun where
Wait,
you're
is
actually
it
like
all of us,
boxing
or is it
presents.
just one of us that we have to choose to play?
Oh, well, that's the fun. If we do reindeer boxing, what's gonna happen is we're gonna each pick one of you, and you're gonna be our teammate.
What?
Ooh.
It's a 4-way boxing match. It's very fun.
So you're
That
saying it'd be like
sounds
myself and you versus Primrose and someone else.
Yeah.
Okay. And the racing game?
Well, that's just a sled race.
Sled race.
Look,
Well, a sleigh race.
boxing sounds fun now.
Hey, clarify one little rule for me. We just have to play the games to pay the toll. We don't have to win.
You don't have to win, but you gotta impress us.
Okay. I still think boxing sounds like a bad idea because we're about to go fight an evil wizard or something, and maybe all of us need to be healthy.
Oh, they're soft. He reaches behind the tree he's standing by and he pulls out a boxing glove. It's nice and padded.
I just jump into the snow to try to reach it, and you just see the top of my hat
Just disappear.
as it's just like slowly tried to go.
Miracle!
Polo.
Miracle!
Polo.
Bop! I hit a tree.
Ew!
Worked perfectly.
Cancer, you can have that one.
No. Primrose, do you have any skin in the game?
I mean, the boxing one sounds kind of fun.
It is.
No, it doesn't.
I'm more.
Can I?
I'm
can
Flirting? Are you flirting with
tap out
Dasher?
on that one and
I mean,
do
they're not that
something
far.
else?
I guess you're a cow person, so yeah.
I mean, I'm leaning towards the boarding tricks.
I mean,
That
sure.
sounds like fun to me.
I mean, I'm
But at the
willing to
same-
watch y'all and clap. I'm not very coordinated.
Well, if you want to box, I can watch you box.
Well, we all would have to box. So
Do we all have to box? Can we split up?
Well, we could
I'm
do it
not
with just
really
a couple
about
of you.
punching.
I'll box if I need to.
Well, why don't you take a vote on it?
Sprockett. Sprockett!
Miracle!
Sprockett!
Miracle!
I fly over to the little hole in the snow that he's at and just lift him up.
Oh, hey, Ellie. What are we doing?
We're voting.
Voting. Sprockett, what would you like to do? Boxing, boarding, or racing?
Boxing.
Boxing. Ellie? Eloise?
Boarding.
Boarding? Prim?
boxing.
Fuck. It comes down to me.
Just do boarding. It'll be fun.
Yeah, and then we'll rock, paper, scissors it.
Come on, Cass. It's like guillotine.
McJingles? Wait, no, that's my moose. Jethro?
If you all die, we're gonna pick
Well, technically the gnome is with us too, right? The one that
Jethro.
yeah, Jethro still gets the vote. So
Fair enough.
Odds are even.
evens.
Evens is boxing. Odds is boarding.
Sure.
And it is evens. So, boxing.
Okay.
Eloise, I'm sorry. Just-
No, it's fine. I'll referee.
Is that fine? Jeffro can take.
Well, you want to do a 2-way or 3-way?
Okay,
That's-
buddy. We just met.
Ooh, I'm a child.
Primrose, put it
I'm
away.
considered the child.
Put it away.
Sir, look, with all due respect, it's too many ways. Be gentle with me.
Let's just. Eloise and I will watch as Primrose and Sprockett take it.
You see, I've already got like the 2 boxing gloves on my hands, and they just go all the
They
way up my
engulf
arms.
you.
Yeah, so Basher tosses you a pair. I'll take this one. Lancer, you want to take the little one?
I'm gonna take an extra set of boxing gloves and put one on each moose horn.
For his moose?
I like it.
Fantastic.
Fantastic.
I love it.
All right, you put boxing gloves on Coco McJingles. They're not going to stop you. Right, so what we're going to do is we're going to pace off. You're going to be on Lancer.
Wait, what are we playing if we're just gonna piss off?
No,
See, it's
no,
not
pass,
so good when
pass.
it happens to you. Easy.
We're going to pace off, and then we're going to charge each other, and whoever gets in the best hit's going to win.
And how many times do we do this?
First to 3 points.
Okay.
Works for me.
You can get as many 3 points in one round.
I climb up on Coco McJingles.
Ready.
All right, so for each charge, every hit's going to be a point.
Okay.
All right.
Ookie dookie.
Lancer, go confer with your rider. So you pace off
Rider.
about 60 feet from each other.
Hang on, what?
And you
Eloise,
climb.
would you like some water?
Yes.
All right. You, Primrose, you climb on Basher. And Sprockett, you climb onto Lancer.
Like chicken. Like when you're on their
Oh, no. They get
shoulders?
down. They get down on 4 because
Okay,
they can walk on both. So Basher glances over his shoulder. Okay, let me explain the mechanics here really quick. So you're gonna be able to choose whether you're doing an all-out charge, a controlled counter charge, or a normal charge.
Okay.
Okay. Then we're gonna roll either dex or sleight of hand against each other. And depending on how much you beat someone by, you're gonna get certain numbers of hits. But here's what's going to happen. Basically, it's a little bit of a rock, paper, scissors. So all out charges will beat a normal charge. Okay. Counter charge will beat counter charge will beat all out.
Okay.
And then normal will beat counter. And that will give you advantage on your swings. Does that kind of make sense? So if you win the rock, paper, scissors, you will have advantage to hit the other person.
Yeah, makes sense to me.
All right, so it's a sleight of hand or a dex thing. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Or strength, sorry. That's what I meant to say. So you can either roll strength or you can roll like sleight of hand dex to hit.
Okay.
Because you're either going for power or dexterity.
Okay. And it's just like a skill check.
Yeah, basically.
Okay.
This is a skill contest.
I pat Sprocket's head and cast guidance.
I pat myself and cast guidance.
Fantastic. We're all cheating. Okay, so I want each of you to text me your charge as both Lancer and Basher look at you, and they sound exactly the same. So they both say, "All right, how do you want me to do this? Are we going for the all out? Or you want me to go in controlled, or you want me to be ready to counter their charge?"
Okay. So here is my idea.
Surprise me.
God, all right, I'm gonna.
The random element.
Yeah. Okay.
Do you want to figure that out first before I send you mine so you don't try to counter it?
I'm gonna roll for what Basher does for him.
Okay.
What did I miss?
They're deciding strategy.
Yeah, you see me on top of Lancer squaring off with Primrose. I'm just like shadow boxing on Lancer's back while staring at Primrose.
And Primrose is kind of just like playing with the fluff. Just like,
All right, so you both pace off. You confer with your Slayer and decide how you want to charge. Cancer steps forward, and you see him raise a hand and pull it down, signaling go. As that happens, Primrose, you feel Basher go forward in a controlled normal charge.
okay.
Lancer, though, bolts forward at full speed, all out charge. You're gonna have advantage. You can roll either strength or dexterity to get a hit.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Or sleight of hand?
So every 5 over, or sleight of hand, every 5 over your opponent, you're gonna get an extra hit.
You get
Okay.
to use athletics then for strength?
Yeah, that works.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Nat 20.
22.
Fantastic.
Technically, I beat you then, 24.
Hot damn. All right. So, Sprockett, you and Lancer come charging in. Primrose at the last second dodges your massive punch and just hits you right in the gut.
Actually, I guess it is a 22. You're right. Sorry.
22 and 22?
Did you guys tie?
Yes.
All right.
Rolling!
You guys hit each other simultaneously in
Very
the
much
gut.
like the end of Rocky. At the end of Rocky 3. Ding, ding.
Sprockett, you go flying off of Lancer and land in the snow. As he turns around and scoops you up with his antlers. Good job.
Ow.
Thank you.
That
All
looked like
right.
I sound like foaming at the mouth a little bit.
You
Eloise,
see like
that
the
looks like
twitch
it.
of the ear as she looks at you.
All right, 1-1. Let's do it again.
Eloise, that looked like it hurt.
Okay. Roll me or
Guidance.
text me what you're doing.
She once again goes, "Oh, just surprise me." And you see her take her druidic crest and begin to mutter something.
Oh, shit. Prim, go easy on Sprockett.
You see like there's a little bit of snow on the fur.
Cassandra kind of like wipes it off her face.
Okay.
Fine, if you say so, as she puts the thing back down.
Actually, you know what? He greased me. Do what you were going to do.
So this time, as Cancer drops his hand and you go charging, both of you just come at a full
It's just a full tilt.
You can tell from the excitement of these two Carapoo that they are itching to just plow straight into each other head to head. Go ahead and everybody just normal. You're gonna roll to hit each other.
Only an 8.
18.
Okay, so this time you swing and Sprockett is able to duck under it and just get a quick.
Actually, I would like to jump off of Lancer.
Fantastic.
I'm just like, ba, 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 and then try to land back on Lancer.
And roll me acrobatics.
I have terrible acrobatics, but that's what makes this fun. 9.
Okay, so Sprockett bounces up off of Lancer and pops you in the head twice, and then goes flying into the snow and begins to roll down the hill, forming a large snowball until he crashes into a tree.
Cuckoo, save me!
Oh, you got me this time, Lancer. Good job. Good job. Hey, all right.
I come trotting up on Coco, then I jump right back on Lancer's back.
So, what was the points there on that one?
Well, that's 3. You win.
I win!
All right.
Yay, Sprockett. Now can we move towards where we need to go?
Yeah, you bipeds got some heart. I'll give you that.
Good.
Feel free to use our mountain anytime.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
I'll be back to play some more games.
Remember,
If I come
Slayers
back
are watching.
for boarding, like,
oh, anytime.
awesome.
You're more than welcome. Boner will give you a hard time with it.
God, I knew it.
I've heard some weird stuff about Boner.
He's a weirdo.
Fun fact, did you know that's the name of the friend in Growing Pains?
I've never read that.
Nope, sure did.
Eh? It was a wonderful book written by Alan Thicke.
Okay, so the Slayers having been defeated, you are allowed up the mountain the rest of the way. The rest of your trip up the mountain is uneventful. The weather continues to be relatively docile and nice, but as you get closer to the summit, where Greybeard's fortress lies, you see at the peak there is a swirling black mass of clouds that is releasing a gentle dandruff of snow. And as you get closer, the fortress itself is a glistening spectacle of icicles hanging from every architectural feature. The towers and turrets are crowned with these icicle spires, and the molding along the walls are adorned with delicate frost patterns. You enter the front courtyard unaccosted. You see sculptures of ice and hanging frost-kissed tapestries. Jethro continues to march forward, leading you into the great hall. You see an ice chandelier casting a soft ethereal glow across the room.
Perception check. Do I smell taffy?
Yeah, go ahead and roll perception for me.
Smart move.
Guidance.
17.
So with a 17, you do smell an undercurrent of sweetness, but you also smell metal and heat and carpentry. And all of you hear a hum of rhythmic precision, very mechanical, as Jethro turns to you all. Well, now, here's going to be the hard trick. We're going to have to go through the workshop here. And I don't know what's going on in there, but it sounds weird. And we're going to have to go through there because that's the only place with the hatch to Santa's cavern.
All right, let's go.
Well, what are we, do we want to just march in? What do y'all want to do?
I don't know.
I mean, I can make the shadows cling to us, and we can try to be stealthy.
I'm not very good at stealth. You guys know this.
Yeah, we're not all. Actually, most of us are not very good at it.
But it's fine. Let's go.
Do we want to just walk in?
Excuse me. And I kick down the door.
So you just kick the door open?
Tiefling. No?
I'm a goblin now.
Oh.
Okay, so Cassandra marches forward and kicks the door to the workshop open. You all hear shattering as a layer of ice breaks off the door and collapses to the ground. Inside, you see machines and workbenches with dozens of little red-capped gnomes, clad in heavy rubber aprons, moving around swiftly, shaping and assembling metal components. The air carries the scent of heated materials, and you hear the clinking of tools echoing across the frozen brick walls. Molten metal is being formed into long pipes and small, intricate parts. Wood is being shaped into queer shapes you've never seen before. The gnomes themselves seem to be in some sort of stupor. None of them turn to look at you.
When you guys turn around, you notice that Sprockett is missing. And if you make a quick perception check, you'll see that he has ended up in the line. He's found an open gap because this is his dream.
And he's building stuff right alongside the red cap gnomes. So, Sprockett.
So, how long you been here?
Sprockett, you take a place in the line. You are connecting these small triangular shapes to the end of these weird shaped woods that have been connected to these long metal tubes. And you are just sitting there putting these triangles into this little loop close to the base. At the far end of the room, you do see an older woman hovering above the work floor. She's surveying the room before her, and she exudes an aura of coldness, cruelty, and malice. Draped in a flowing, tattered cloak as black as winter night, and her long ebony hair cascades down her shoulders like a shadow, framing her wicked smile and piercing blue eyes. She's both beautiful and terrifying. You recognize this is Lady Greybeard. You've never met her, but you've heard of her. She's supposed to be a sweet, kind old woman. And standing just to the left of her, on a slightly raised platform, you see Thomas holding a large book, and he is shouting corrections at the toiling gnomes. What would you like to do?
I would like to cast a spell.
Since
we're kicking down doors.
Fantastic. What are you going
to do? Don't give me eyes, Emily.
What are you doing?
I'm going to drop a silence on Thomas and Lady Greybeard.
Oh, very interesting. Okay. What is the radius of silence?
Silence is a 20-foot radius sphere.
Some of the sound in the room is suddenly cut out as you see Lady Greybeard turn her attention to you at the door.
Cass, you had a plan, right?
With that, she makes eye contact with the spellcaster, Ellie, and I need you to make a wisdom save for me.
Is there
after we roll initiative.
a verbal component to what she's doing?
There's not. It's about eyesight.
Motherfucker.
It's about eye contact.
14.
22.
Oh shit! You beat her by 1.
5.
You're just putting.
Yeah, I'm just paying attention
10.
to the toys.
Sprockett, get out of line.
Do not give me away. I'm blending in.
Listen, this is not the working conditions you want. You want a living wage, Sprockett.
Cassandra, shush! You're a myth!
Yeah. So her special ability is called Maddening Gaze. So it's about eye contact. But
Okay.
Ellie, you cast silence and you immediately jump into action. What do you do?
I mean,
plan
this
is
is
to follow
technically
you.
a new turn because the silence happened before initiative, right? Mm-hmm. All right. How far away is she from me?
60 feet.
Damn it. I'm going to rush till I'm within 30 feet,
Okay.
which should be 10 feet outside the
Okay.
silence.
So you go running into the workshop between some of these workbenches. You've got probably 20 or so gnomes on each side of you.
But they're really focused on what they're doing,
They're really
right?
focused right now. Right now they are.
Yeah, and no one's directing them to do anything else.
Nope.
Yeah.
Very smart.
How high is the ceiling, by the way? Just,
We'll call it 40 feet.
okay. All right. So I'm going to come in 30 feet until she's 30 feet away. And then I need a save from her. Need a wisdom save from her.
Oh, okay. I rolled my d12 for initiative, so you guys got lucky.
Yeah. No backsies.
Not for her, but for the gnomes. Okay, her wisdom 13.
Oh.
I think that's
might
there.
work.
It's either 13 or 14.
Oh shit, that just hits. Okay. Alright, so it doesn't do anything, I guess.
So nothing happens.
That sucks. Okay. That was a good
Okay.
All right.
spell.
You'll get him next time, Eloise.
So she glares deep into your eyes as they glow this sparkling blue, and I need a wisdom save from you.
Don't wanna. Oh!
Oh no!
That would be a 1?
A 1.
I mean,
Great.
technically, it's a 3.
Okay. You make eye contact, and suddenly you have a craving for something sweet and chewy. And you glance around the room and you realize this room is full of little bowls of taffy. Just all over the place. And on your next turn, you're gonna walk over to one and eat a candy.
Do I have any marshmallows on me?
Do you have marshmallows? Okay.
From the cocoa?
I tell you what. You did have cocoa, so I will give you a 50-50 shot that you have. So roll any dice. We'll say evens, you have it. Odds, you do not.
I would have said no.
I know.
I know, because you're no fun.
I am fun. That's an odd.
You do not have marshmallows. You ate them all.
Not only was it an odd,
Because they're delicious.
It was another.
You know what?
Natural
You know what,
one.
Laus? We don't need to tell anybody that because no one would know if you just kept your fucking pie hole shut.
She is also going to fly to the center of the room out of the ring of silence. And she's going to say, is it on her?
No, it's on Thomas because he's shouting orders. It's on the book, technically.
Okay. So she flies out of the silence and you hear her, "Oh, dear, dear children, I will not let you interrupt my husband's plans. My little red caps, do something about this." As she signals the gnomes, who all pause mid-work. Sprockett, you begin to assemble the stock of these firearms that you're building. As each of the red caps on each side of you turn and stare at you, and they are gonna go.
Aw, they go before me. Shit.
Yeah, they rolled a 16. So
Damn it.
So 12 plus 4. I rolled a d12, and then they got the max roll on a d12. So, all right, the first one pulls out a sickle and swings at you, and it whiffs and stabs into the table.
What's your problem?
The other one next to you pulls out his sickle.
How many are attacking me?
2.
Oh, okay.
Does a 13 hit?
Yes.
Okay, and he swipes you across the belly, leaving a slash. That's going to do 2 slashing damage.
Oh, thank God.
2 red caps by the door run at you, Cassandra, and they attempt to tackle you in a restraint. Let's do contested athletics. God
No.
damn it.
It is a 7.
Okay, they got an 11. So one grabs each of your arms, and they currently have you restrained.
Okay.
You see a third grabbing candy from a bowl and beginning to walk towards you.
Okay.
Guys, I think the candy helps.
2 more run at you, Primrose. Contested athletics. They're going to try to restrain you.
Okay. Can my bird help me?
Yeah, I'll give you advantage.
Okay. Good. That will still only be a 7.
It's like me. Restrain. Oh.
Okay, so they got a 7. So we're going to...
Roll off?
Yeah, we'll roll off again.
Okay. 16.
Okay, so they got an 8. So you're able to push these tiny little creatures off of you. You literally are picking them up and just tossing them to the side.
Uh-oh.
One walks up to you, Ellie, just holding a taffy in its hand.
See, they're on our side, guys.
Cassandra,
Okay. So
you're currently restrained.
I'm currently
How
restrained.
far away is the flying crazy lady of death?
So she's about 20 feet in the air, but she's only about 30 feet from you now.
Okay.
Is she like right above me?
Kind of.
I'm trying to get off, but I'm going to use my action to cast Armor of Agathis and
Okay.
have a protective ice shield around me. If any creatures, and I gain 5 temporary HP, as well as if any creatures try to melee attack me, they take 5 ice damage.
Okay, Prim. You see Cassandra's tied up by 2 gnomes, another's walking towards her with a bowl of candy. You see Ellie about to take a candy from this other gnome.
Okay, then. I guess this is why I'm in charge. And and Imri, so as a bonus action, I tell Imri, please go free Cassandra. At which point Imri hops on Cassandra and teleports her 15 feet forward away from the gnomes that are holding her.
Fantastic.
And you're gonna stay with her, Imri. Okay, be careful. At which
This
point,
again?
I'm going to downgrade my action into a bonus action and move to
Eloise.
Eloise. I'll move to. I guess I could leave it in action. I move to Eloise, and I will. Let's see. She failed the wisdom save, right? Mm-hmm. Damn it! This is a high roll spell. I don't want to. Does she look like it? Like I'm gonna have to lesser restoration her?
I will give you incidental arcana check.
All right. Wow, that's better than I deserved.
Damn.
19.
You've seen charm magic like this before. You think maybe you could probably just slap her out of it.
Just a nice firm clap.
Mm-hmm.
I take Eloise. I'm really sorry. It's time to wake up now.
Okay, roll attack for me. You're still gonna have to hit her because she's still gonna try to.
Is she restrained though?
She's not restrained.
Oh, damn. Okay, fair enough. So an attack roll.
I'm not trying to get away from her, to be fair.
Can I have advantage
I'll give
then?
you advantage.
All right. What's your AC though? I bet it's good. Well, it's not good enough. 18 plus 2, 20.
That hits.
All right, you slap her across the face for 1 damage, and make another wisdom save.
Oh no.
Can I have given her? I guess guidance doesn't help. Never mind. That guidance slap.
Oh no.
Oh no.
5.
Okay.
No, I know I said that saltwater taffy is the worst candy, but I think I've developed a taste for it.
She wanted something sweet. Could I instead just put Goldschlager down her throat?
You can next time, but we've already played this out.
Okay.
So you walk up and slap her. She continues to move towards the gnome, offering her candy, though. Okay, Sprockett.
Yes!
Little help, please.
Don't worry, I'm on it! So I grab one of the cylinders, the toy cylinders, and I am going to use my magical infusion, since it's an open end, and turn it into an alchemy jug.
Fantastic.
And I am going to have honey just pour out of it. And I'm going to cover all the elves in honey so they're all sticky. Okay. And it's like hard to move.
So I go,
look, this is a good idea. And as I do that, I call Cooker McJangles to me. And he's just like, as I get on it, and I will use, with my bonus action, it has force-empowered rend, which is just an attack with its horns on one of the little gnomes. So it's going to attack the gnome. Natural 20.
Whew. Okay, fuck it. It comes down the narrow space between these two tables where there are maybe 8 gnomes, and it just plows through like 8 of them and hits the one next to you.
And he just goes flying.
He does. He goes flying, covered in honey that's now spewing in every direction. As
Warm honey.
I'm gonna call it difficult terrain all around.
That works. And then my goal is, with my movement, I am going to have him move around to all the taffy bowls as I cover them all in honey to try to make it stickier.
Okay.
And more difficult for them to like grasp.
Okay, I will give people disadvantage to force it down people's throat. I love that.
Thank you. That's my turn.
Thank you.
Jethro sprints forward. You don't want to do this, Lisa! And he smashes into one of the gnomes, restraining you. Elbow right to her face.
And did you pick me up? I'm not.
I tell
They're clearly siblings.
So they're not restraining me anymore.
Oh, yeah, he teleported you away, huh? So
that happened concurrently, though. He just disappeared and then he smashed into him.
So, yeah. So, as you disappear, he smashes into this gnome named Lisa, and she crashes into the table, because he got a nat 20.
Damn.
And then you see her actually stand up. Well, now, what's going on here? And she starts to look around really confused, clearly broken out of her stupor. Ellie, you have a compulsion to eat this taffy in front of you.
I mean, I guess I'm gonna try to eat the taffy,
Sure.
because I don't really have a choice.
You eat the taffy, roll wisdom for me.
Okay. What happened to her grabbing my wrist?
I'll give you advantage, because she's trying to restrain you from eating it.
Thank you. Ooh. Okay. Okay, 16.
That is the DC.
Oh shit, that's high.
So
That's high as fuck.
you reach out, you grab this taffy, you take a small bite of it.
Oh. No, take it back. Worst candy.
And you spit it out as you feel Prim holding you back. And you look around and...
Is that like rose flavored? Ugh. Gross.
Fantastic. Okay, so that's gonna be your turn now.
That's fair.
Fine.
Yeah, sorry.
That usually happens at the end of turns.
You know what? The stupor gets a lot worse if you eat the candy. So, Lady Greybeard looks down at you, Prim, and you see her eyes flash blue. I need a wisdom save from you.
Okay. 18.
Hell
Okay,
yeah.
so you managed to overcome her attempt to charm you into eating her candy. Oh, you are a naughty little thing, aren't you?
I am.
Prim, don't flirt with the evil person.
But I'm not.
Get this one. As 4 red caps
shit.
turn around carrying their sickles and begin slashing at you all in unison.
No.
Okay, nat 20.
What?
Jesus. 23. I got a 20 and a 19 so far. Oh my god, I rolled another 19! 23. And then a 10.
I mean,
All 4 of them
the
hit.
10 misses.
Oh, okay.
I have a 12, but
All right, I'm just gonna multiply this d4 by 4. Oh, look at that.
It looks like a 7 from here, by the way.
That is a 1.
Okay.
So,
4?
well, plus their modifiers, so you take a total of 10 slashing as they chop you up, swinging.
Ow! I want.
Cassandra, your turn.
Am I in the air or am I?
It kept you on the ground, I imagine.
Perfect. I want to stand on a table, and I'm going to look at Lady Greybeard. How dare you pick on children?
So she's 25 feet from you. The hypotenuse there would be 25 feet.
And I cast Hex on her.
Okay.
Wisdom.
Okay. She got a 16?
No.
Yeah, that's probably good. We're level 3.
No. It's a curse on her to where she's disadvantage on
okay.
any wisdom-based skill checks. Ability checks, excuse me. Wisdom ability checks. I just want to make sure that's clear. From where I'm at, I'm going to Eldritch Blast her.
Okay, roll attack.
That did not hit. It was 7, but no.
All right, so she hovers out of the way as you shoot up. But she can feel the effects of your hex.
My curse.
Prim.
Okay. Prim looks around at the 4 gnomes that are fucking her up, for lack of a better word. She doesn't want to kill them, right? Because they apparently can wake up. So, okay, that hurt. That really hurt. I'm not gonna kill you. And so she holds her druid thing and she casts flaming sphere on her, like centered on her. Right?
Hell yeah.
Are you? I mean, I'll be fine. Whatever, it's fine.
Are you? I guess you're technically next to me. Fine, but I can move it.
I'm a tiefling.
It moves on its own.
You have resistance?
Yeah.
But sure, I'll put it. If I can only hit 2, I can only hit 2, I guess.
It's fine.
Well, okay, so...
You're fine with me putting it on us?
I'll be fine.
Okay.
Okay, sure. So I will...
Does it hit you, too?
I'm hoping... I mean, I am a worshiper of the Flame Mother and all that stuff, so I'm hoping for some grace in that area.
Okay, you worship Ignar, the flame goddess.
Yes. I am literally that.
All right, I will give you... let's see if she blesses you right now.
Yes, good job.
Okay, all right.
I'm okay then?
Yeah,
Okay.
you feel her blessing.
Okay. And I drop the flame on top of us. It's just 2d6, so it shouldn't be enough to kill anyone, I hope.
Okay.
It's a dex save.
All right. They are going to make it at disadvantage because they are not thinking about getting out of the way.
It's only a 13.
All right, so they got a 15.
Oh, wow.
So they passed, but they're still going to take damage, right?
So 2d6.
Can you roll for me too, Ellie?
So 9. 9 half.
14.
9 half.
What's your save?
13.
Okay, so I pass.
You take nothing.
I take nothing. Do
You
I
take nothing.
No,
you
you
resistant.
You take half. Right? Oh, you're resistant.
I'm resistant to fire.
So you take half of the 4.
I take half of half, so I take 2.
Yeah.
That's nice.
That's fine.
Okay,
It's
so
okay to be
the
fine.
4 gnomes that were around you, you see them snap out of it as one turns. Justice? Billy? What the hell's going on?
Justice and Billy.
So now for my bonus
Lisa
action.
Justice Billy. It makes sense.
Emery, hip hip. At which point she teleports you another 15 feet towards the woman.
Okay, so at this point, you're
Melee?
directly underneath her unless it put you in the air.
I mean, I could put you in the air if you want.
Put me in the air. Let's do a
I
guillotine.
put her in the air.
Okay, yeah, so the guillotine, we see it again as you suddenly appear above
But
Lady,
no flaming sword this time.
Lady
Oh, yeah,
Greybeard. I love
They
it.
are
That's the end of my
hovering
turn.
over a fireball.
Sprockett.
So, wait, why am I doing this in my regular voice? Cuckoo McJingles! Tatumus! And I have my moose charge Thomas. Now it has 40 feet of speed.
Okay.
So how far away is Thomas?
Thomas, I said 60 feet from the doorway. So you already went inside, though? Well, I'll say it can get there.
Okay, cool. Cuckoo McJingles is getting closer and closer to Thomas. When he's like 5 feet away, I jump off the nose of Coco like I'm riding his antlers. I jump off the nose of Coco and I go, "To
Thomas, wake up!
And I just go try to slap him across the face.
Okay, roll
I
attack.
can ride my moose with no handlebars.
God, y'all are.
That is a 19 on the dice. So
So you leap off the nose and just smack him across the face for 1 damage. Let me roll wisdom here. Okay, so you see Thomas's eyes light up.
He's also covered in honey because I didn't turn this thing off and I'm carrying it with me.
You're just spewing honey as you charge?
Yeah.
I love it so much.
Splooging honey, if you will.
Yes.
Thank you.
100%.
What has Thomas been doing this whole time?
He's been reading a book.
He's not been paying attention.
he's entranced.
He was given one job. So you see his eyes light up as he looks up at you. He looks down at his book, and then you just hear
Nope.
nothing.
Well, we're in silence, so
Yeah.
I wouldn't hear a damn thing.
Yep.
But he begins to frantically try to rub the honey off this book in his hands.
All right.
I got my next.
Cassandra.
Is it my turn?
So, no, but Jethro reaches into one of the bowls and grabs a taffy, and he goes, Cassandra, catch!
And he tries to throw it to you.
Sleight of hand or what?
It's gonna be him throwing it, and he got a fucking nat 20.
Man.
Yo, this guy is just killing it.
So you're coming down with the sword, and you let go and catch this candy in one hand. And you don't know why he threw it to you, but he sure did. Ellie, your turn.
Okay. I hope I see what you're doing here. Move out of the fire. In a second. Okay. Oh my gosh.
I'm just reminding you.
I'm just.
We spent a lot of time in that braid this morning.
Okay, shut the fuck up. All right. So I spread my wings, and I'm gonna like fan the flames that I'm standing in, like upwards, because she's directly ahead of me in robes.
Okay.
Or above me in robes, so I'm trying to like fan it up her skirt, and I am like influencing.
Set your cooch on fire.
Dude,
Davis, this is our holiday special. Behave.
You already brought in the boner.
family-friendly show.
We've never been family friendly.
No, we have not.
We've only helped one family.
That's true.
You're my family now. Okay. So,
Don't threaten me.
Okay, so what are you trying to do damage, or are you trying to...
well, here's what I'm doing. I'm working up the fire, and I'm creating like this crackling sound with the fire, and I'm using that sound to bonus action unsettling words. And it sounds like the fire is whispering in a language that she almost understands.
Okay.
So I'm going to expend a bardic inspiration die. And she must subtract 4 from her next wisdom saving throw.
And she has disadvantage on it.
All right. I fucking love you guys.
I love you too. That's not the end of my turn.
What are you gonna do?
Gonna cast Dissonant Whispers.
All right.
So, wisdom saving throw, please.
At disadvantage.
-4.
Oh,
Because, right?
Disadvantage -4.
shit. 6. Oh, sorry, 7.
Oh, well, 7.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
The dice
6,
giveth.
7, 8, 9. All right. She takes 9 psychic damage and must immediately use her reaction, if available, to move as far as her speed allows away from me.
She's directly above you.
Okay.
She moving towards me? Towards me? Up?
Yeah, so she starts moving up towards you, Cassandra. Just straight upwards.
Easier target to hit.
She's gonna help your blade cleave.
Okay. She looks up at you, and you make brief eye contact. I need a wisdom save.
Dice don't let me down. A 15.
Okay, you pass.
Yes! Woo!
The Redcaps were not given any orders because she was super thrown off by fire she thought was speaking to her and
I would be too.
running away from the dissonant whispers. So the gnomes aren't going to do anything. Cassandra.
All right. As I fall to this
creepy woman coming to me, I'm going to get my sword and I'm going to aim straight for her mouth.
Okay.
Try to open it up. That's my attack.
Jesus Christ, okay.
And then shove it in like a crowbar.
Somebody's
did
been
not
watching
happen.
Attack on
And if you
Titan.
miss, it just goes straight through the back of her.
It's a nat one.
Jesus. Okay, so
But
here...
I land on her.
Okay. All right.
But I can lose my sword if you want.
Yes. So here's what happens. You swing down with the sword. She raises a hand and bats it out of your hand. But you do land with both of your legs. And you are now straddling her shoulders. Like with your crotch in her face. And she's looking up at you.
And I try to stick
Climbing
the
upwards.
the thing in her mouth.
Okay. Roll me sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand. I'm looking for it.
Lord.
Sorry. That's only a 9.
I'm going to
So
give you
nothing.
advantage,
Oh.
actually. Because a lot of things have happened to help you. So...
And that is a 13.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, no.
All right, so you are on her shoulders, straddling around her face. You lock your knees and you're riding on top of her, and you're trying to shove this candy down her throat, but it is not working.
They don't teach us this in school.
Prim, your turn. Don't teach. I was just really hoping that would work.
Yeah, I hope it will too. I'm still trying, though. I'm still trying.
Okay. Prim, she will use her action to grab a piece of taffy and try to throw it to Emery.
To Ellie?
Emery.
Oh, to
Because
your-
Emery's on
yeah.
top of...
Oh, okay. All right.
We'll just go round 2 on it.
Okay, roll ranged attack, basically.
Okay.
So add your dex to throwing it to the...
Looks like a 7.
Okay. So you throw it pretty wide of Emery.
Emery can teleport and move. Is there a chance?
Okay, roll for Emery to catch it.
All right, fine. That's fair. 19.
Okay, Emery sees it flying past and teleports to snag it. What does Emery do?
All right, he will use his movement to fly right at it, her mouth, and just full dive bomb
All right.
in.
So,
He's got little goggles, just...
all right. Roll. I don't want to say sleight of hand because it doesn't have hands, but like a dex check. I don't,
Sure.
Wait,
We can use Emery's dex. It's better than mine. I appreciate you going with this bullshit.
it's fantastic.
21.
Fuck yeah. Okay.
The bird!
Cassandra, you're in a headlock with your legs around
Get in there.
Lady Greybeard. You're trying to shove the candy in there. And this spiritual owl comes swooping by with a piece of candy and just drops it in her open mouth.
Glad I can help.
And I'm gonna make a wisdom save.
At disadvantage.
At disadvantage, she rolls an 8. And as this candy pops into her mouth, you see her suddenly go calm and quiet and then plummet to the table below.
Emery!
I can't teleport again till my turn.
Cassandra, you go plummeting as well. Make acrobatics check for me, or you can do athletics just to land without hurting yourself.
That's a 17.
Hey!
Use superhero land.
Yeah, you do the Black Widow pose with your shielded sword in hand as you hit the table, and then Lady Greybeard just misses the table behind you and hits the cold frozen concrete. As it seems like the stupor of the hall is suddenly broken.
I slap Thomas again.
You just So, in silence, you slap Thomas once again.
And of course, dropping concentration on the flaming spear.
Okay.
Just so we're clear.
As the gnomes seem to come to, and Jethro runs up to you. Holy crap, that was amazing.
Right?
Holy crap. Okay, we got to get down there quick.
Thomas, you got to wake up. My feet are on his chest. I am holding him and I'm just smacking him back and forth.
He
just
is
yelling, you have to wake up.
He does not hear you?
I know.
You don't hear you. It is silent.
I know, but I'm still slapping him. That's not stopping the slapping.
I'm thinking about dropping concentration,
Eloise.
but it's like going to a puppet show.
You guys see
This is
tears
Punch and
rolling down
Judy.
Thomas's bright red face.
Please stop it, Eloise.
Okay. I drop concentration.
Wake up, you fool! Wake up your mind!
Been away.
We won.
Oh, Thomas, you're back!
You ruined my book!
And I look over at the book. Can I read it?
What's the book?
So, glancing down at the honey-stained pages of this book, you see it's some sort of weird schematics for something that's made with these wood stalks and these long metal tubes. There seems to be combustion involved. You're not really sure. You're an artificer.
The schematics?
You know what? Make a check for me because you're an artificer.
All right, what kind of check you want?
It's intelligence based, right?
Yeah, I would say history maybe.
No, it doesn't matter. I rolled an 18.
Okay.
With +4 to history.
These
So
seem to be
22.
tiny handheld cannons.
Are the schematics in Thomas's handwriting?
No.
Okay.
Thomas, I can help you.
Well,
Look! And I pull out my little soldier as I pull the string and a little cannonball pops out.
I mean, yeah, that's great, but what the fuck is going on?
You
Last
tell
thing
me.
I remember, I fell asleep at the hall.
You were kidnapped.
Oh,
Apparently.
no. I take off the alchemy jug as honey's still spewing everywhere. It was just like on my shoulder. Now me and my moose are covered in honey as well.
Listen, I don't want to interrupt this wonderful reunion. I'm glad we got your friend back, but we need to get down to the sack chamber before. And sure enough, as he's saying before
but,
Greybeard gets
is
back.
she fucking subdued? How about we take a second to see what is going on?
You and frankly, Long River.
So as you say that, and as Jethro is talking, everyone suddenly hears.
Never mind. Where's the door?
Oh no! Ho!
Jethro goes sprinting up behind Thomas, and he reaches down, grabbing an iron circle, and pulls a trap door open. We gotta get down there, fucking quick!
Yep.
We all jump in.
Yeah,
All right.
I'm riding Coco McJingles down.
Coco McJingles fucking gets me. Okay, so you all go leaping down.
Geronimo!
You find yourselves descending a ladder like you would, holding the sides and sliding down.
I go first.
Yes. Okay, Coco McJingles, I need him to make an athletics or acrobatics check.
Okay, that's fine. What is, let's see, athletics and dex do his athletics, which is a 19.
Oh, fuck yeah. So Coco McJingles lands in this cavern easily.
My Coco McJingles!
As the rest of you go sliding down after. Jethro comes down last. And as you land, you find yourselves in this large, open, icy cavern. The air is crisp and biting. With each breath, you see visible puffs of mist hanging in the frigid stillness. It's illuminated by a soft, ethereal glow coming from the walls where you see these luminescent ruins etched. They're glyphs in an ancient writing. And in the center of the room, you see a burlap sack contained in a half-melted block of ice, its top emerging from this ice. And glancing around, you, Prim, immediately recognize what the writing is. It is in Sylvan.
Oh, this is Silvan. What does
Well,
it
go
say?
on.
Yeah.
And I'm Sprockett.
So looking around, you see it seems to be some sort of ritual, much like creating a potion, but in the sack itself. It has a list of ingredients for a spell. You see the first, starch polymer, sodium hydrogen carbonate, sodium chloride, sucrose, triglyceride lipids, vanillin, and something called bum nuts?
It's a cookie. What is... Okay. So
You tell me.
I read the ingredients out for everyone. Lipids and...
What's
bum nuts?
going on here? Dear! You hear from upstairs.
Describe those flavors again.
Is
I
there like
re-describe them.
any way I could fashion a broom as sort of a what are those called? Like on a door?
Reeds?
The bar? No, the bar to keep a door from opening, but on the trap
Just
door.
a door lock?
I
know what you're talking about.
I
but have
stick-
no idea what it's called.
my
It's
cookies
called
that
a
Thomas
thing.
gave us in the thing.
Okay, you dump your cookies into Santa Claus's sack in the center of the room.
Okay.
And it begins to glow, an ethereal blue glow. And
Can you make milk come out of your jug?
nothing happens beyond that
think I
glow.
can.
You can tell it's working. Primrose, you begin to look around frantically, trying to see if there's anything you missed in the glyphs. Roll perception for me.
Can Emery
Guidance.
help me? Yeah, guidance.
I kinda, but I got the next best thing. Mayonnaise.
That'll be a 15.
Okay. So, glancing around frantically, you see one last ingredient is required. It requires the sacrificing of your most emotional, good or bad, Pantheon's embrace holiday memory.
What?
You have to have a sacrifice. Your happiest or your saddest. Pantheon's holiday memory.
Well, I got something. And I go over to the bag. Now, do I whisper into it? Like, what is...
Yeah?
Hey,
I-
if you're about to sacrifice something happy, I can just. I've got like so many sad options that I'd be totally happy to get rid of.
Okay! And I scurry away.
Does the one you sacrifice matter to the way the spell works?
No.
Okay.
And it has to be like my worst
Okay.
or my best or.
So, just because it's a holiday special and I want to give you freedom, you can create something for Ellie that you sacrifice, or you can tell us all, like your personal Emily the player, like most emotional holiday memory.
Nobody wants to accept Brad's nice in the beginning of Dice Breakers. Why would we be like,
Yeah, nobody wants a nice breaker.
go
Okay.
personal?
Okay, so what is Ellie's memory as she grabs hold of the sack and looks down into this ethereal blue swirl?
Ellie is 4 years old. And the Pantheon's embrace tree is perfectly decorated. Just like color coordinated, stunning, like a Hallmark would weep. And her mom and her dad are sitting on the couch watching her two older sisters, Valeria and Cassandra, opening their one present. And Ellie is watching through a crack in the door before the governess pulls her away by the wing.
You stare into this glow and you think back to that moment before suddenly it's gone, never to be remembered again. As the rest of you hear a thud and a massive lumbering graybeard begins walking towards you all. You can feel his absolute power. But as he gets closer, suddenly there's a spark from the bag, and you hear him cry out in pain as you witness part of his soul ripped from his body and pulled into the sack. Ellie, you quickly cinch it shut. And what do you all do?
Hooray, we won! Right? We won, right? Is this over?
I look at Greybeard. Does he still look menacing?
Oh, actually, his color completely changes. His gray fur trimmed suit transitions to a bright, vibrant red. His cheeks grow rosy and his sharp pointed teeth transform into a beautiful, normal smile as you hear, oh, visitors! Hello!
Greybeard! It's me, Sprockett! You remember Sprockett? I brought Cooker McJingles! And Cassandra and Ellie and Prim and your gnome friend, Jethro.
Oh, no, you're not allowed here, little one. I told you you were banished.
I want
for triumph.
an internship! Just give me the internship, Greybeard!
And we slowly fade out
As I start charging.
as Sprockett charges.
And we're all trying to like
Greybeard.
grab him. But he's covered in honey.
internship.
Oh my gosh. And that's where we'll end it tonight.
Hey! I mean, ho 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 ho.
Man, that was a lot of fun. Davis, thank you so much for running that
Yeah, I had a
game.
good time, y'all.
I had a great time.
A lot of fun.
I hope none of you hated how intense Sprockett was. And by none of you, I'm talking to the listeners. I love you guys. Thank you for
loved it.
listening.
Yeah, thank you so
I hope
much.
you enjoyed
it.
Dance like no one's watching.
Dance like no one's watching?
Yeah.
Yeah, that is a phrase.
Yeah.
Okay.
It is.
Take it, hang it on your wall.
LOL.
I don't know what's happening, but hey, listeners, thank you so much. Happy holidays. Merry winter solstice. Happy Christmas.
Kwanzaa?
Happy Saturnalia.
Yeah.
What's the...
Forget about Hanukkah.
Yeah, Laus's Hanukkah dice were clutch.
There are like 4,000 ways to spell Hanukkah.
Damn.
Thanks, Davis.
Thanks. This is every episode. It's one of those.
Well, there's no agreed spelling for Hanukkah. You know what? It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. Thanks for listening. You can follow us on social media at HeroCast_ATX. We're on TikTok, Instagram, the Twitter X. But again, we're So You Want to Be a Hero. Real Play Dungeons & Dragons podcast where 5 best friends said fuck it and press record.
Yeah.
I'm Brad Silman. With me always are my 4 best friends.
Laus Weindel.
Emily Robinson.
Emily Robinson. That's my name.
Davis McQueen.
I DM tonight.
And
John Garza.
Free
so
fucking
much
time.
post work I have to do with this one
Yeah.
You're welcome.
from everyone.
No, for me, you're gonna.
Did we make it hard?
It's me just talking.
Oh.
Because, there's always a little bit of...
Yeah, there's a little bit extra where you talk about how shitty this could be.
Say something funny, guys, quick.
Funny guys, quick.
Oh my god, you guys are boring.
Yeah, your dad now. Officially happened just now.
Yeah, hit the record button, Davis. Quick.
Oh.
Press the record button.
Oh. Wait.